One more Mythbuster post for this week. The first one is, I must feel like forgiving before I can forgive. Absolutely not. That most of the time, I never feel like forgiving. I forgive because it's a discipline. I forgive because it's obedience to my God. I forgive because I know it's constructive for me. I forgive because I know it clears the way for all the dynamics of God's kingdom to work in me. And if I don't, those things are not there. So I don't wait until I feel like forgiving before I forgive. The second one is I must forgive immediately. And I'd say sometimes it's true, but sometimes you're so hot, sometimes you're so mad that it's going to take a little bit of time for you to get a little bit of distance and then calm yourself down and then work through forgiveness. Once you've been able to do that, then you can deal with things straight up without being so in the moment and so absolutely just triggered and upset by that. I think that one of the things too that ends up happening is sometimes somebody will come and ask for forgiveness before you're really ready to forgive. And what do you do then? Because it's like, well, they say, hey, I know I wronged you. Would you please forgive me? And what do you say? Do you just lie and say, yeah, I forgive you then and there, even though you really don't mean it? One of the things that I have found to be able to say in that kind of a situation is to be able to say, I really appreciate you coming in and apologizing to me and owning up to that. I would say that I will get to the place of forgiving you right now, but I'm not there right now. It's honest, but it's also generous. Also, one of the things, the last one is I must have a guarantee that it won't happen again. Again, this is real life. This isn't fantasy land. So the reality is, will this person do the same thing that they've done again? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But you can't have a guarantee. Nobody can make you that guarantee that they will never sin against you, that they will never do wrong. Again, it's just not something that humans can promise and actually fulfill. And so I think the reality is we have got to be realistic about this and say, I'm going to forgive because God has called me to, and I'm going to forgive because it's what's best for me and it's what's best for this situation, and I'm just going to leave it at that.